Most Americans spend decades working long hours, hoping retirement will finally bring freedom. But by then, their best years are often gone. We're stuck in a loop of bills, deadlines, and exhaustion. It's like running a race you never get to finish. This grind takes more than money. It steals moments with family, health, and the joy of living. We keep telling ourselves, one day, I'll have time. But that day often never comes. Life keeps moving, and we can't hit pause. But there's another path: fire financial independence. Retire early isn't about never working again. It's about choosing work because you want to, not because you have to. It's about freedom to live life on your terms. Why aim for 40? Because it gives you decades to explore, create, and enjoy life without waiting for someday. Imagine having the freedom to take risks, travel the world, or simply be there for the moments that matter most. Imagine waking up on your 40th birthday knowing you never have to work for money again, unless you want to. Hi, I'm John, and welcome to Cash Plan with John. Your journey of financial freedom starts here. If you're ready to design a life you don't need a vacation from, hit that subscribe button. This video is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Do your own research or talk to a financial pro before making big money moves. Stick around, because by the end you'll have a clear, realistic plan to reach FIRE by 40. In this video, FIRE at 40, here's the step-by-step plan you can follow. Before you can hit the road to early retirement, you need to know exactly where you're headed. Imagine setting off on a cross-country trip without a destination. Sounds fun at first, but you probably get lost fast. Your FIRE journey works the same way. Step 1 is knowing your target number. Your FIRE number is like your final destination on that road trip. It's the amount of money you need invested so you can live off it without working. We use a simple rule of thumb. Your annual living expenses multiplied by 25. That gives you the magic number for financial independence. Let's look at Sarah, a dedicated teacher in California. She dreamed of a simple but free life, spending about $40,000 a year after retirement. By multiplying $40,000 by 25, she found her target was $1 million. Suddenly, her financial future became clear, like seeing her destination on the map. When you know your FIRE number, every decision you make can be aimed at getting there. It's like having your GPS locked on. No matter what twists and turns come up, you're still headed toward that goal. Step 1 sets the course. The rest of the plan is just about making the journey. Step 2 is all about spending smart without feeling like you're living on crumbs. Think of it like trimming a tree. You're cutting off the dead branches, but keeping it strong and beautiful. It's about making your money work harder, not stripping your life bare. We want growth, not scarcity. The first place to look is your big expenses: housing, transportation, and food. If you can make smarter moves in these areas, you'll free up massive amounts of cash without touching your daily joy. It's like steering a ship. You adjust the big sails first, not the tiny ropes. The impact is huge and immediate. Chris Raining proved this in real life. He reached financial independence in his 30s by making intentional lifestyle choices, not by cutting out every coffee or treat. He kept what mattered most to him and trimmed the rest. That's the secret. Focus on what you value. Let go of what you don't. It's not sacrifice, it's strategy. Spending smart is about living well now while building a brighter future. When you cut expenses the right way, you don't feel deprived, you feel empowered. Every smart choice adds up to a life you actually want. That's how you keep your tree growing tall and strong. Imagine your savings like a bucket of water. You can save more by plugging leaks, but you can also fill it faster by turning up the faucet. That means finding ways to earn more money in less time. It's not just about working harder, it's about working smarter. Every extra drop you pour in gets you to your FIRE goal quicker. One of the fastest ways to boost your income is through your career. That might mean asking for a raise, moving to a better paying role, or learning new skills that make you more valuable. Opportunities often come when you're willing to step outside your comfort zone. The right move can change your financial future almost overnight. Side hustles are like hidden trails on your financial map. They can lead to unexpected treasure if you're willing to explore them, whether it's freelancing, selling products, or or turning a hobby into cash, every extra bit counts. The more streams of income you have, the faster your bucket fills. Grant Sabier went from having just $50 in his bank account to earning $50, zero a month in a few short years. He did it by stacking skills, learning one thing, then adding another and another, until the combination made him incredibly valuable. This shows that your income potential isn't fixed. It can grow far beyond what you imagine. The more skills you master, the more doors you can open. Imagine planting a small fruit tree today. At first, it doesn't seem like much, but with time, water, and sunshine, it grows strong and starts giving you fruit every year without extra effort. That's exactly how investing works. Your early actions will feed you later. The sooner you start, the sooner your harvest comes. The stock market is like a giant garden where companies are the plants. You don't have to pick the rarest flower. You can own a slice of the whole garden through something called index funds. These funds quietly grow over time. Riding the natural growth of the economy, you just plant your money and let it work for you. Compounding is the secret magic. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and faster as it goes. Your money earns returns. Then those returns earn more returns over years. That tiny snowball turns into a powerful avalanche of wealth. All you have to do is give it time and keep it rolling. J.L. Collins showed that you don't need complicated strategies to win at investing. By simply buying index funds and holding them, he built steady wealth and gained freedom. It's like setting up a campfire that keeps you warm all night without tending it every minute. Simple, steady, and powerful. Imagine running a marathon if you sprint for every shiny thing you see. You'll burn out before the finish line. The same goes for money. Chasing every flashy trend will drain your energy. And your wallet, slow and steady, keeps you in the game for the long haul. Freedom, not flash, is the ultimate finish line. Lifestyle inflation is like adding weight to your backpack during the race. You think it's harmless, but soon every step feels heavier. A new gadget here, a bigger house there, and suddenly you're running uphill in sand. Cut the unnecessary load so you can move freely. Your future self will thank you for keeping things light. Vicki Robin, co-author of Your Money or Your Life, taught that true wealth is spending in line with your values. She showed people that every dollar should buy not just stuff, but freedom and purpose. Her approach turns money into a tool, not a master. That's how you win the real race. Happiness isn't found in the most expensive car or the biggest house. It's in having the freedom to choose how you live each day. When you focus on purpose over possessions, you stop running someone else's race. You set your own pace, on your own path, and enjoy the journey. That's what keeps you free long after the race is over. Imagine your life like a table. If it only has one leg, a single paycheck, it's shaky and easy to knock over. But when you add more legs, it becomes steady, strong, and unshakable. Multiple income streams give you that strength. Rental income is like planting a fruit tree. Once it grows, it keeps giving without much effort. You nurture it at first, but over time it becomes a steady source of nourishment. It's a smart way to make money work for you. Digital products and royalties are like bottled lightning. You create it once, and it can light up your life for years. Books, courses, and apps can keep earning for you long after you've built them. That's the magic of passive income. Pat Flynn is a perfect example. He built blogs, podcasts, and courses that kept paying him even when he was asleep. His freedom came from not putting all his eggs in one basket. You can do the same, starting today. Before you take the big leap into early retirement, think of it like test driving your dream car. You wouldn't buy it without making sure it fits, feels right, and runs smoothly. Your fire life is the same. You need to try it before you commit. This trial run will reveal what works and what needs tweaking. Try living on your target fire budget for at least 6 months. This isn't just about cutting costs. It's about seeing how it feels to live within those limits. You might find new joys in simple pleasures or discover challenges you didn't expect. The goal is to experience your future life before it becomes permanent. One of the best examples of this is Mr. Money Mustache. He fully embraced frugal living and tested his fire lifestyle before leaving the workforce for good. This gave him confidence and clarity when he finally made the leap. It's proof that a trial run will work. Testing your fire life is like a rehearsal before the big show. It takes away uncertainty and replaces it with confidence. You'll enter early retirement knowing exactly what to expect, with fewer surprises, and that means you can focus on the freedom you've worked so hard for. Let's quickly recap the 7 steps to FIRE at 40. Save aggressively, live below your means. Invest wisely, diversify income streams, minimize debt, optimize taxes, and protect your assets. FIRE isn't about never working again. It's about creating a life where you choose what to do with your time. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who's chasing financial freedom. Tell me in the comments, what's your FIRE number, and when do you want to reach it? This is Cash Plan with John. Your journey of financial freedom starts here. Here's to living life on your own terms. See you in the next video.